vacation rentals, which is typically whether.
Microphone, please.
There you go. How's that? Better?
Yeah,
Okay.
talk loud.
I'm gonna make this longer.
I mean,
You asked me to look at the last meeting into vacation rentals a little bit, and particularly whether the city does enforce the vacation rental ordinance, if it's the 60 days or 30 days, and that sent you all a memo that it would be 60 days. But over the last week or so, we've been in communication with an attorney named Karen Cannizzaro, who represents a group of vacation rental owners. They're apparently forming an association. She sent a very thoughtful 6 or 7 page legal memo yesterday that I really have not had a chance to fully digest and analyze. So what I like to simply do is pretty much postpone any discussion on vacation rentals tonight until I have a chance to analyze that and have a small opportunity to speak with her. We met for about an hour before the meeting, a very productive meeting, and we exchanged different legal theories as different positions parties could take. Boring, I'm sure, to everybody else, but we were having a good conversation. And I didn't know whether, I know there were folks here that wanted to speak on this, and I don't know whether you still wanted to have any comment on it or not. We did talk about maybe limiting the comment a little bit, only because, I am asking to postpone it, but obviously up to the mayor as the commission as to whether you want to hear any limited public comments tonight.
well, the only concern that I have about it is if we're not gonna have the discussion in its entirety, and other results may come of your meetings or other recommendations or other information, I would prefer to have it all at the same time rather than, but I know a lot of people came out here, I'm sure to speak, I see a lot of faces, but we received numerous correspondence from every side of the issue. I know I have email wise, whatever, but if we're not gonna make any decisions here tonight, then I would prefer to wait until the commentary happens. Normally also through the structure of this, it's a presentation. We don't have to comment on presentations at this point from an operating standpoint, but I would rather have the public comment when we can discuss it in full if we're not gonna have that discussion tonight.
Mayor, I just want to comment that there was a lot of cards both under public participation on the agenda as well as the item for that they wanted to talk with the mayor's report. That want to talk about this issue, and I don't know.
Okay, then we'll have it under public,
It'll be under public, and the
participation.
attorney, Kara, is the first one up. So
Okay.
if anyone wants to either comment or let their card stand or say that they understand that this is going to be talked about later and pass, they'll have a chance under public comment if that's okay with you.
Okay, yeah, that's
Or
fair.
Madam Mayor, perhaps maybe they could agree 1 or 2 people would speak, and then if they would agree to that, and say they came out and they've got comment cards in, but it would, as you say, there's going to be a full discussion at some point in the future. I'm trying to figure out a way to streamline things, but still give people their opportunity to speak.
Me
So I
too.
don't know.
Well, then let's just leave it as is. If people want to make comments during public participation, just know that we're not going to have that full discussion at that point, but you'll be able to make your thoughts and ideas known. But we're going to come back to this and have a full discussion on it as well. So if anybody wants to move, there's no comment cards in for the city attorney's report, right? I mean,
I think they probably.
Other than-
Well, they had at the report at the end of the meeting, a few people had filled them out, but I grouped them all in public comment.
In public, okay, that's what I was going to
So they had
ask.
put in a card to talk about number 14.
Excellent, I just wanted to direct you to move those cards to public
This is
participation.
very
and not-
challenging for me, you understand?
I understand, just making sure all the Ts are crossed and Is are done. Thank you, sir. Okay, I'll entertain a motion then to move that meeting. Do we need to or just schedule it?
No, as long as you have consensus that, at some point in the future, I'll bring it back when it's right to come back.
Okay.
I would anticipate 30 days realistically. I don't think so. The next meeting, I think it'll be 30 days or so. Give us a chance to talk through this and then come back with a real, hopefully a very comprehensive report.
Okay, excellent. Consensus?
Yes.
Consensus, okay. You have consensus.